Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be closing out my budget for September, and then in the next video we'll be moving on to October. So I keep my payday budget planner inside this grey marble binder that I have here. I've been using this all the way through from the start of the month, because I went back to basics and it worked out so well. So in here we have 5 payday budgets because just of the way that I did it. So we get to the last one so I can close it out. You can see it here. So if I just shove these up a little bit. So I'm also trying out a new tripod, so I apologize if it gets jumpy. So basically we have the spending that we did for the week. You can see there's like groceries, clothes, me. We had some money come from the maintenance sinking account, dining out, some bills, some rents, all that sort of stuff. So that was that. So then we move on and to close out this. So Robert's pay was as we had imagined, but we did get some, so we take this out actually. So we did get some extra money, some side job money, like the previous week. So we weren't expecting, well, we kind of were, I suppose. We were expecting something. We got 250 euros extra, which was absolutely great. So in the deposit we had said we were going to put 50, but we ended up putting 100. So that was really good that we get to put some extra money in there. Then we had the food shop. So the food shopping was 100 like we had planned. Then the petrol and diesel was 50 euro as planned. Clothing, because of the extra money, actually got 80 euros because Ava will be needing some new clothes and some jumpers for myself and Robert. And then medical, again, we just put some extra money in there and it got 30 euros. So to get the calculator, because my brain right now, it's 260 euros. So that's the first page done and dusted. You can see there's some extra bits there, and then we move on to the next. Because this was an extra payday of the month, most of our bills weren't included. So then we move on to Christmas. Christmas ended up getting 252 euros 91 cent, and school did get to 2 euros because this, we have everything. School is obviously already begun and that sort of stuff, so we didn't need to add extra money in there. And then birthdays get 20 euros, so it did get more. So that equals 274 euros 91 cent. We do not have any debt, but if you did, this is where you would go on to do that. Household ended up getting, we had planned 25, we put 35 in it. I did get my 13 euros that I use on a Friday for myself and Ava to go to McDonald's. Then what was it? Robert did get 10 euros, and then eating out did get to 30 euros. So that made it 88 euros in there. And then we move on to the next things. So swimming ended up, what was it like? What was it swimming ended up being 13 euros if I remember correctly. Classes we did put 10 euros. The weddings we did put 10 euros. My holiday for next year we did put the 15 euros. The 400 challenge ended up getting 20 euros. The 5er challenge did get to 15 euros. Then we put some extra money into night away, should I say, for myself and Robert. That got an extra 9 euros. And the spare change challenge got 5 euro or 6 euros. So in total they all came to 100 euros. Well, actually 97 euros, but okay. I think we did put down like an extra €2 into the tub, but generally that's how it worked out. And then you saw my spending tracker for the week there. So if I just flip to the check-in here at the back, you'll see that we're on to week 5, which was from the 29th to the 5th of October, I think. So you can see the spending there. So what I do is I go along in a row and I figure out how much we have spent. So I have moved some over from last week. So first off, we have miscellaneous, or household, and we didn't have any of those as far as I can tell. I have a little cheat sheet here for myself. So we initially started with €15 in there. We did add €35 last week. We didn't spend anything, which left us with €50. So that's great. Next up is mine and Robert's spending. So we started with nothing. We added the €23. I spent €13, which left us with 10 there. Then for the dining out, you can see we have it over here. So we added €30. We spent 25, which means that there should be €5 left in that. That won't be rolling over because we never roll over anything. In food, we put in 100. We spent 100, which means there's nothing. For clothes, we started with 40, and there is a clothing expense here for €10. So we spent €10, and then we ended up last week putting in €80. So that meant that there was 110 in there. Then we have fuel. So fuel started with 15. We added €50. We used 40, leaving us with 25. Let's see. So we have groceries, clothes, carrying, dining out, groceries, and fuel. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Yeah, so then if I add up everything that we spent, so like the 13, the 25, the 100, the 10, and the 40 ends up being €188. And then if you wanted for, you can do a little bit of a recap of your spending. So basically what I just do is I go through all of the weeks here and I add up the totals. So like for instance, we didn't do this total here. So if I do that really quick, so we have 45, 50, 75, 12, 46, 43, 25, and 10 made it to... that week was 235.96. So basically what you would do is you'd go through each individual category, so grocery, and then you take the €100, €90, €75, 116.82, and €95. So you add them all up together. So we started with 0 in there. And we spent €467.82, and we're not bringing anything forward. Next up, we'd have our household miscellaneous. Again, add them all up all over the weeks. So we started there with 0. We used 58.31, and we're bringing €50 forward because there's €50 left in that. Next up, we have medical. So we started medical with €100. We used 68.44, and then we ended with €100 as well. Somehow, I don't really know how that worked out. Then we have eating out, or dining out. We started in the negative there of 14.60, so we had gone over already. We used 181.65. And we're ending, we don't carry anything forward for there. So that has started in negative, ended in 0, perfect. So then you have mine and Robert's spending. That was 101.57 is what we started with. We used 199.40 and we're bringing 10 euros forward into October. Then we have fuel for the last one. We started with a negative 15 euros 1 cent. We used 181.1 cent and we're bringing forward 25. So that's kind of how the month ends out, and the back page we saved all the 60 euros. So that is the end of the month. So what I will do in a separate video is go through our sinking funds, because it's always nice to know what you start with, what you've added, what you've used, and what you've ended with for each of the categories, so you can kind of have a look back, a quick look back. But I think that is pretty okay. We've spent a lot of money in a lot of areas, but we have no negatives. We got rid of all the negatives in week 3, so that was great. So we do have this €5 from dining out, and then we do have some change as well that we're going to sort out in this video. So we put them there. We got our little, so we have the spare change and the night away is what we generally do. So I get my purse here. Whoops. So eating out has €5 remaining, and then we have some coins. So that's everything that we're going to sort out into this video. So we just zoom that out. Again, I'm using a new thing, so apologies if it's twisty. So you know, if you've been following me for the month, that for the night out challenge I do a roll to save. That's what the challenge is called. On my Etsy shop you get a zipped wallet, you get your challenge, and you get a color coordinated dice. Basically, as long as I have €6, I can roll this. So there is lots marked off. I do mark some off on TikTok as well, you know, just to give myself a bit of promotion over there. So we have 10, 11, 12, 15 is what we have. So we have more than enough to roll to save. So first one out is a 1. So I'm trying to look for a color I never used on this before. So we'll do this color. We have a 1. So that goes there. Then we'll roll again. We got a 5. So that made 6. And we roll one more time. And we got a 4. So we got €10 this week to put in there. So that's perfect. So you can see it fills up pretty quickly. Once you roll all of these, it's 150. So we have a lot done. So that leaves us with, for the spare change challenge, we're gonna get blue for the spare change challenge. So it leaves us with 150, 70, 90, €2.15. And I think, just for a change, I'm going to try and mark off a lot of these ones as I can. So €2.15 is what we have. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. So minus 10 cents. And then we have 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. Ugh. Let's see, right, okay. I'm so confused, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is 50 cents. Okay. So then we're going to do 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So then, I don't know. Let's go with that. Let's do 21, okay, because there's obviously extra money in there. So let's just do 21. Yeah, so it's like 26, but that's okay. We have money in there. So that gets us pretty much that whole first line done. So we'll So if you remember, and why I was able just to kind of add more than I was putting in there, is that I've been saving into this for the whole of the year. So it's not just the amount that is, that I've saved so far in here. So that's why I was able to know that I could do that. So I'm going to color them in properly off camera, but I'm happy with the way that that went. I love these little challenges. I think they're great. They kind of just add a little bit of excitement for money that you'd be saving anyways for those categories. But yeah, so that is it, guys. That is today's video. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. Come back where we'll be moving into our October payday planner, and we'll be doing a cash envelope stuffing in another video along with that sinking fund update as well. That's it, guys. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.